Don't worry, nearly with us. Once he arrives, you'll feel it, you'll hear it, and he'll be here before you even know it. Here he comes. Loving every bit of that arrival. You don't get a sky like this every day of the week, and he'll be just loving the opportunity to complete a full display. With Nathan's display, you're going to be able to see the Typhoon's immense performance. Not just that, coupled with outstanding maneuverability and its weapon capabilities. Totally awesome aircraft alongside the F-35, providing frontline defence for the United Kingdom. Typhoon able to conduct both air-to-air and air-to-surface missions. An absolute pleasure for Nathan to display it here today. If that didn't get you dizzy, an extraordinary number of a staggering 1,890 degrees of rolls there, over 5 rolls before breaking away at the bottom end there at 600 miles an hour and pulling 9G. That is 9 times your body weight. Of course, he's helped a little bit by the onboard mitigation systems, the full body wrap G-suit. And that enables him to develop this sort of what they refer to as carefree flying. Now watch this closely. He's tipped it around and now he's pushing away from you, which means it's about 3 minus speed. Really uncomfortable as forcing the blood into his head, and you can see there very clearly the unburnt fuel from the fuel lines venting through the top of the tail due to the sustained negative G turn. Snapping the aircraft back into positive G now. All the blood rushing back to the during this period, working very hard. It's physically very demanding flying, but assisted by the full body G-suit and pressure breathing. Nathan working hard, but able to counter the effects using G-straining maneuvers. Demonstrating a hesitation mover and then pushing once again away from himself with a very nose bleeding maneuver indeed. Very hard, very lot of pressure with that blood rushing to your head. into another 9G turn. Of course, we very sadly have a speed limit around here, otherwise your ears and windscreens would all be bursting somewhat horrifically. Any more than that, and we're getting close to the speed of sound. Slowing the jet down now, he's bringing the stick back towards his stomach. And very, very unusual, this is an aircraft, remember, able to fly around at 1.5 times the speed of sound, now back to about 120, 130 knots in what we call a high alpha maneuver. And that is because it's close to the stall, but before the air can break away from the top of the wing, the little computer on board is making sure, with the use of those little canards on the front, that he stays in absolutely controlled flight. Kicking the burners back in now, the jet will accelerate away. You see the full 40,000 pounds of thrust lit up in the sky in front of you. Coming back through a very tight loop, and just look how small, what a small space he manages to keep the display in compared to the early generation fighters you saw earlier today. Tied round in a max rate turn, one of the most brutal of the day. Coming out of 450 degrees of turn there, rapidly rolling the aircraft with a double aileron roll. Bringing the throttles back to stop it doing supersonic. Repositioning now for one more high-speed fly past. And the way to leave an air show is coming up.